Welcome to our journey through the profound teachings of Shankara's Atma Bodha. Today, we will delve into the timeless wisdom of Advaita Vedanta, exploring self-discovery and enlightenment as elucidated by one of India's greatest philosophers, Shankaracharya. Shankara, also known as Shankaracharya, lived in the early 8th century and is revered as a pivotal figure in the Advaita Vedanta tradition. His insightful commentaries and texts have shaped the understanding of non-dual wisdom for centuries. Among Shankara's many works, Atma Bodha stands out as a concise yet profound guide to self-knowledge and enlightenment. Whether authored by Shankara himself or another master in his lineage, its teachings remain central to the Advaita Vedanta philosophy. Atma Bodha is intended for those who have purified their minds through austerities and are free from worldly desires. Shankara emphasizes that while meditation and other practices are beneficial, true enlightenment is attained through self-knowledge. Shankara uses the analogy of fire being essential for cooking to illustrate that self-knowledge is indispensable for enlightenment. Just as fire cooks food, self-knowledge dispels ignorance and reveals our true divine nature. Much like light removes darkness, self-knowledge eradicates ignorance. The self, always present, is obscured by ignorance. When this ignorance is dispelled, the true self shines forth naturally. Shankara compares Vedantic inquiry to purifying water with Kataka nut powder. This process purifies the mind, removing ignorance and allowing pure consciousness to emerge. Shankara explains that the world is like a dream, appearing real until true wisdom dawns. The world is temporary and ever-changing, while the self is eternal and unchanging. Using the metaphor of space and pots, Shankara illustrates that consciousness, though appearing divided among different bodies, is fundamentally one and undivided. Shankara describes the three bodies, the physical, subtle, and causal, and the 5 sheaths that cover the self, creating the illusion of individuality. Vedantic teachings help remove these false identifications. The self, like the sun reflecting in a mirror, manifests in the mind. It is separate from the body, senses, mind, and intellect, acting as the passive witness to all activities. Just as the moon appears to move with the clouds, the self appears active when the body and mind are active. In reality, the self remains a passive observer or witness. Desire, pleasure, and pain belong to the mind, not the self. The self is pure consciousness, eternally existing beyond the mind's fluctuations. Shankara offers contemplative practices to help realize self-knowledge, emphasizing the eternal, pure, and free nature of the self. Established in self-knowledge, one transcends the limitations of the body and mind, realizing their true nature as limitless consciousness. Shankara concludes that enlightenment is the highest human achievement, realizing one's consciousness as identical to Brahman, the infinite reality. Atma Bodha guides us to this ultimate truth, offering a path to self-discovery and enlightenment. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Shankara's Atma Bodha. May these teachings inspire you to seek and realize your true divine nature.